In the silent black of an underground mountain room, a spotlight shares a scene, an event, a singular, repeated repetition of movement, a squat, rep number 297, an hour and 203 more to go. Why so many? What for and who for? What might push a person to willingly embrace with open arms a full 2 hours spent in the fire? Well, some say the spirit of contrast lives on that mountain, steeped and brimming with a good old-fashioned punch yourself in the face repeatedly because it will be so nice once you stop kind of mindset. It's more than that though. A squat, or a 2-hour set of sandbag box squats, contrast is there, but the true quest is one of preparation. Preparation for what? What could something like that possibly prepare a person for? What is bro training for? Good question, or questions. Here's another one. How have these high rep sets impacted your life, both inside and outside of the gym? That's a question I've thought a lot about, and answered on more than one occasion with a kind of wishful half-truth. Well, everything in life feels easier by comparison. After a set like that, nothing seems like a challenge. Really though, in a way those things are true, but also they're not. Not at all. It turns out hard things are hard regardless. Doing high-rep death sets of squats for 8 months doesn't mean a set of push-ups to failure won't still be difficult. It doesn't mean losing someone won't still destroy you. Hard things are hard. No, the squats, they're more subtle than that. You could work with them for months, then go off and search for ways in which your life seems improved, looking for struggle just to see how you deal now versus then, but it's unlikely you'll find anything. It's only when you give up trying that you might begin to feel the effects, just a little. Like a cloak of shadow draped around the shoulders, at first so faint as to be invisible to the naked eye. For a while, you probably won't notice it's there. You won't notice the change. Slowly though, as you push yourself further, onwards on to ever greater things, as you spend more time in the fire, you will begin to welcome the flames. You will come to see them not as destructive, but additive, not searing the flesh, but under intense pressure creating a crystalline resolve. As you seek and conquer increasingly more challenging obstacles, your shadow cloak gains substance. It becomes tangible, and you come to know its embrace. A constant companion acting as a wall, or a barrier of sorts, shielding you not from threats, but from your own exaggerated opinions of them. Sandbag box squats won't make push-ups to failure any easier, but they will make the effort required to reach that point seem like less of a big deal. Or you might say more of a big deal, just in a positive way rather than a negative one, as you now know hardship only builds you up stronger. 2-hour sets won't make losing weight any easier, but they will normalize the struggle. This is something I can say with certainty. I recently went on an extreme diet. I'm still on it actually, and I dropped 20 pounds in about a month and a half. I cut the calories very low, and I've eaten what I told myself I would every single day since I started. Has starving myself been easy? Of course not. It sucks, but that's just normal now. 8 months of non-stop, multi-hour-long box squat sets and being uncomfortable is now just another ordinary part of the day. This weight cut is up there with the most intense I've gone through. I'm already leaner than I ever have been. Continuing on is hard, but my perception of hard, how I see it, feel it, it's so different now. I'm confident in saying this has been the least stressful, intentional cut I've ever done. Spending more time seated on that box as the months go by won't make the daily tasks of life any less of a burden, but it will dampen them. Days are still a fight to get through. Life and work and even those mundane things like doing the dishes or sweeping up the dog hair with a $5 Walmart broom are still a fight to get through. To be someone from the past who might have had the opportunity to lounge freely, to just sit for a single moment without the constant and unending torrent of thoughts on wasted time better spent trying to make rent easier to pay, or running through the daily list of tasks. It's still a fight, but it's almost like I care less. Productivity is the same, improved even, but the stress felt in being productive is shaded, there but out of focus. How have high-rep sandbag box squats impacted your life? Well, maybe it's wrong to say they've made other difficult things feel easier by comparison, but they have changed how I deal with difficulty. Maybe it's wrong to say they strip the challenge from other tasks, but they have made the everyday challenge of everyday events feel less tedious. I have neither found the barrier nor do I wish to. As far as I know, the further you push, the better things get. Working towards a 1-hour set of 200 reps only improved my outlook. An hour and 20 for 250 improved it more, and more still, a 2-hour set of 500. Every ounce of effort given to raising the ceiling has only ever elevated my mind. In a world where eternal comfort and artificial peace are more within reach than any other time in history, the need for each individual person to seek his or her own personal form of struggle to overcome as a way to pay that inherent to all humans monthly debt of suffering we all have is greater than ever before. High rep sandbag box squats are how I choose to lighten the load. So far, so good.